What's going on, good, you guys? Your boy here, the Chris Phoenix, and I'm gonna get on a rant. And people are gonna be going, dude, you're gonna rant again. This time, it's not so much about WWE. Actually, technically, it is WWE, but it's not what you think. You know, it's not the product as a whole. It's just one thing in particular. And I haven't made a video about this subject only. I mentioned it a little bit, but haven't really gone in depth about it. And for all you don't know, it's the AJ and John Cena, I guess you could say Vicky storyline if you want to add that too. But, and I guess Ziggler the side as well too. So, but oh my god, this is bad. All right, you guys know me. I bashed the whole Claire Lynch thing with TNA. Now here's the difference between Claire Lynch in this storyline. With the Claire Lynch storyline, it was, at first it had potential. It's like, okay, AJ and Dixie, this could get something good. Then it became like, oh, they're helping a drug dealer. And it's like, what? Not drug dealer, but you know, like a druggie. I was like, okay, what the hell? Maybe still. And then it became, oh yeah, we had an affair. And then I was like, okay, now this is stupid. And then it became real stupid. And I was like, alright, enough. Alright. That just became comical. Like, it was a comedy thing. It was so bad, it was fun. That's how bad it was. This is just bad. This storyline, AJ and John Cena. This is bad. Alright, and from what I hear, there's rumors. You know, don't always believe the dirt sheets, I know, but sometimes, once in a blue moon, they get it right. That AJ is gonna turn heel on John Cena and go to Dolph Ziggler. Just before Ziggler cashes in his Money in the Bank briefcase. Is that all for AJ? Love angles? Like, she's good. But really, this is all you're gonna use her for? She could be Divas champion. She could make. She's so over with the crowd. You know, she might make the Divas championship have some credibility to it. At least a little bit more. I think yes, Eve is a big booty bitch, but you know, crowd's like, yeah, Eve, yeah. I want to have sex with her. You know, that's how they're really like with her. You know, but what the hell is this crap? Oh my god, this is. I don't remember a storyline that's bad in WWE. Like freaking, okay, the whole Punk, Kane, Daniel Bryan, yeah, that was bad, but it wasn't even close to this bad. This is just horrible. There's like, you can't defend this. And to think that, you know, when AJ first debuted in WWE, I was like, I like AJ, you know, I saw some of her stuff, you know, from indies, like videos and whatnot, and, you know, I thought she was good, you know, and for all you don't know, she was a heel in FCW. She was a pretty good heel, I thought. Now I'm just getting sick of her. I like her. You know, I wish she had a little bit more meat to her, because pretty soon, you know, her ribcage's going to be showing. But I'm getting sick of her. Like, you know, I think it was Food Killer. I was watching his stream yesterday. And he said that, you know, now it's becoming a Karen Angle, which, you know, I'm finally getting used to calling her Karen Jarrett. And it kind of is. Like, screw half the roster. We're going to pay attention to AJ. Like one particular female. Instead of, you know, building up storylines for, you know, the mid-card championships, like the Intercontinental title or the US title, or hell, the tag team titles. Or, hell, here's an idea. Maybe the Divas title. Make the Divas somewhat maybe relevant again. No. Let's have and AJ, along with Mr. Perfection and Vicky, and in this storyline, it contradicts it to the point that AJ said it herself. Oh yeah, well, you know, how is it a big deal? Because now that, you know, they're kissing each other from here all the way to next Sunday, which is getting annoying. But the fact, and I'm not jealous before anyone says it. The fact that, you know, AJ's no longer GM. She's just a regular wrestler. You know, she's just like, you know, Eve or Caitlyn or, you know, Alicia Fox. She's like any diva. You know, she's not in any power or anything. Not only that, but, you know, again, it contradicts itself when Vicky has had a history of, I don't know, Eric Escobar, Edge, I don't say Birds are real. I don't know why. I was gonna say Birds are real. You know, all these other superstars is Dolph. Like freaking all these superstars she's been associated with power in her hands. So this just contradicts everything. Alright? Like, I know WWE's like changing their, you know, they finally might have some from here to Royal Rumble, but then afterwards they're like, oh, LOL, we might do this. We might do that. Oh, we don't know what we're doing. Like, goddamn, people wonder why I'd rather watch, like, TNA right now than WWE. This is the reason why. It's not just because of this storyline, but it's the fact that you could have bigger and better stories. I know they're trying to get something with The Shield. By the way, the name The Shield, really? Like, you really... I'm picturing, I know this has been said already, but Samuel L. Jackson with an eye patch. Like, I really am, alright? I'm sorry, but I have to picture that, okay? But, you know, The Shield has something going for it. You know, I just hope WWE learns its lesson and doesn't become, oh, Nexus again, or The Core. You know, a young group, a young talent, stable, you know, that can do something well. You know, I'm more interested in this, in fairness, I'm more interested in The Shield than I am with Aces and Eights. Aces and Eights is just dragging on forever. You know, at least it's like, okay, they said what they want, when they're going to do it, why they're doing it, and who they are. Good. Good. That's good. And these guys have talent. Alright? Why don't you build more on that than and his little love angle? And I'm not blaming Cena. I'm blaming this whole stupid storylining together. Alright? WWE, enough with this goddamn soap opera. I know wrestling forever has been the male soap opera. I get it. I understand that. But enough with buying these freaking soap, you know, soap opera writers, and actually get some freaking writers that know what the hell they're doing. Cause this is like freaking insane. Like, god damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna trademark this from now on. But you know, it's like, let it freaking go. I want this storyline to freaking end. End it at TLC. When's TLC? Like 2-3 weeks from now? Like 3 weeks probably. End it then, alright? So we never have to hear this BS again. Because this is freaking horrible. This is the worst storyline I've seen since like 14... Like, okay. I'm trying to think of a storyline on top of my head that's just this worse than this. Okay, the whole Mae Young, Mark Henry Han thing, at least that was so bad, it was funny. And I think it basically was meant for comedy. This ain't for comedy. It's supposed to be a serious storyline, alright? If it was a comedy storyline, okay, haha, it's so stupid. I giggle at it. I might chuckle. This is supposed to be meant seriously. That's the freaking scary part of it. Like, they went too late on Halloween. Halloween was freaking over a month ago, alright? This is just scary. They should have saved this for Halloween, because how stupid this is, it's scary, alright? But, oh my god. I can't handle this anymore. I can't. Like, anytime someone says, oh, AJ and John Cena, what do you think about this? Oh, look, I just uploaded a John Cena and AJ thing. Oh, look, what do you think about this showmate? Hey, guys, enough with this whole... I saw someone comment or message me. Oh, you know, when was the last time a top superstar like John Cena was in a romance? I get it, you know, once in a while, you probably have to have a top star in a romance thing. It makes things a little bit more interesting. But you can do so much better than this. This is just like, it doesn't even make sense. If it made sense, I'd be like, alright, I don't like it, but hell, at least it makes sense. This doesn't make sense at all. You have to be brain dead in order to think this makes sense. There's no freaking way, alright? Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Anyway, guys. If you guys think the AJ John Cena storyline, comment down below with your responses. They're always lovely. And I'm gonna go kill myself. No, not really. I'm gonna go punch a punching bag and just like feel like I'm gonna be thrown off a roof. See you guys.